You don't just wake up with bad money habits. You don't just fear money. You don't just overspend. You just don't know that you're supposed to save. Every single thing that you know about money came from somewhere. And in this video, I am going to be opening up and sharing with you how a lot of things that we learned from our childhood with respect to money has framed the way we see money as adults. This might be the video that explains why you feel stuck financially and is going to help you be liberated. Now let's talk about our childhood, the silent teacher of money. I want you to think back to when you were growing up. Was money a source of fear? Like, really stay with me on this one. Think back, did you used to hear things like, money doesn't grow on trees, I don't pick up money from the trash bin, we can't afford that, rich people are selfish, rich people are wicked? Maybe while you were growing, you watched your parents argue about money, or worst case scenario, you never saw anyone talk about it. People feared the idea of talking about money at home. And all of this became part of your internal programming. See, children just don't learn what they're taught. They absorb what they observe. A lot of us did not just wake up one morning and decide that this was what we're going to learn. We actually inherited a lot of baggages, a lot of past traumas, a lot of baggages you're carrying right now were not yours to carry because they were actually inherited. Now let us talk about the money beliefs that you picked up as a child. If you grew up watching your parents struggle about money, watching your parents fear money, watching your parents have a non-positive relationship about money, then you're most likely going to grow up to be in survival mode when it comes to money. If you grew up to watch people around you constantly chase money, then you might feel like hard work doesn't pay. They're not just chasing money, but you grew up to watch people chasing quick money. Then you think that hard work doesn't pay. Then you think that you're not supposed to trust process because that's what you grew up to see. If as a child you were shamed for wanting more, then you might most likely grow up to start to sabotage yourself when you start to see better things, when you start to get better things, simply because you were shamed for wanting more. Some of us as kids were taught to fear success, and others were taught that we did not necessarily deserve to be successful. But here's the truth. Whatever you believe about money will always shape how you use it, how you manage it, and how you see it in general. Now let's talk about how our childhood has created toxic money habits. Let's be real. Some of our money habits never really started with us. I already mentioned the fact that a lot of things that you're going through right now, a lot of things that has shaped how you manage money, how you see money, how you avoid it, was most likely inherited. If you're someone who overspends to feel validated, there's chances that you were never really seen when you were growing up. If you're someone who hoards money, who just doesn't spend money, who never spends money, maybe you grew up with a mindset and you're scared of lack now that you're older. If you're someone who avoided learning about money, there's chances you're never really taught how to. Here's the danger. Unhealed money trauma is actually going to become your reality. You start operating from fear, guilt, shame, and that is not the path, that is not the way that you're going to build wealth. You cannot build wealth from that kind of situation, from that kind of atmosphere. It doesn't work like that. And the sad thing is, the devil doesn't need to steal your money if he can steal your mindset. All he just needs to do is to attack your mindset, and boom, there goes your money. Breaking the circle and healing your money story. We've identified the problem. We know where the problem is coming from. Now let's talk about healing. Step 1, awareness. Start to notice your money patterns. Ask yourself honest questions. Not just you asking yourself honest questions, but you need to be honest too about answering them. Ask yourself, where did I learn this? Where did I see this? Why do I do this? What makes me do this? Why do I think in this manner when it comes to money? Ask yourself those honest questions. Step number 2 is forgiveness. Forgive your parents. Forgive your guardians, forgive your caregivers, forgive the people that you were surrounded with, forgive the environments that you found yourself in, forgive everyone around you. Forgive everyone that influenced your mindset, because out of the abundance of your heart is what your mouth speaks. I'm so sorry, but they could not give you what they didn't know. They couldn't teach you what they didn't know. So forgive all of them. Make this step to becoming better, because now you know better. Now you're more informed. Now the third step that you need to take is to re-educate yourself. Learn, listen, watch, be in the presence of the right place, be in the presence of the right people, learn the right things, listen to the right people, read the right things, become so intentional about wanting to learn, about wanting to fill up the gaps in your mindset, about wanting to make sure that you do not become a repeated block. While you're doing all of this, I want you to remember that wealth begins with understanding. If you understand the right things to do, if you understand the right investments to make, if you understand the right habits and behaviors to have about money, that is the beginning of your wealth. Now, the fourth step is faith and identity. You are a child of God. You are allowed to make mistakes, and you're also allowed to learn. Whatever generational curse that started with your family, make up your mind that it ends with you. Make up your mind that whatever pattern, whatever process and all of that, make sure that it ends with you. Now, the final words of wisdom that I have for you is, remember that you are not irresponsible. You are not bad with money. No, you were just healing from things that were planted in you when you were too young to understand. And so those things grew, but you're healing from them now. And now you are making the decision to choose. You're making the decision to heal, to grow, to become financially wise. The fact that you're watching this, you're already on the right path. Want this to be the last year, the last time that you carry on other people's limiting beliefs about wealth into your future. Today is the last. You are signing that contract and terminating everything. You too deserve to understand money. You deserve to build wealth. You deserve to have freedom. You have every right to pass on a new mindset to a new generation. Now, if this video hits home, I want you to drop breaking the circle in the comments. Let us talk about it. Don't forget to like this video. Do not forget to subscribe, because every video we'll be talking about is getting deeper and deeper into the root of the problem. Thank you so much for watching.